Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all devotees. Welcome to morning Amrut Vani program. Today's Amrut Vani will be given by Her Grace Yamuna Swarupa Mataji, and Nama Amrita will be read by Bhakti Sneha Barkol Mataji. Welcome to everybody once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Sometimes yogis and jnanis chant the Maha Mantra but without proper understanding. Impersonal speculation, monism, merging into the existence of the Supreme, speculative knowledge, mystical yoga, and meditation are all compared to grains of sand. It simply cause irritation to the heart. No one can satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead by such activities, nor do we give the Lord a chance to sit in our hearts peacefully. Rather, the Lord is simply disturbed by them. Sometimes yogis and jnanis in the beginning take to the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra as a way to begin their various practices. However, when they falsely think that they have attained release from the bondage of material existence, they give up chanting. They do not consider that the ultimate goal is the form of the Lord or the name of the Lord. Such unfortunate creatures are never favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, for they do not know what devotional service is. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 12.135. Hare Krishna.
Yamuna Mataji, kindly unmute.
Hare Krishna. Shri Radharas Bihari ki jai, Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna to all the devotees. So this is about impersonal speculation and how such kind of mystic yogis are compared to grains of sand. But on the other hand, the great devotees of the Lord, how they come to such beautiful understanding of serving the Lord. So let's discuss that. How Lord cleanses our heart, how we can please the Lord in our heart. In commenting on the cleansing of the Gundicha temple, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as the world leader, was personally giving instructions on how one should receive Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, within one's cleansed and pacified heart. If one wants to see Krishna seated in his heart, he must first cleanse the heart as prescribed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Shikshashtaka, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. So this beautiful line itself, Lord says that, you have to cleanse the darpan of your heart. In this age, everyone's heart is especially unclean, as confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam. Hridiyantahastho hi abhadrani. Very, very unauspicious, very, very unclean our hearts are. To wash away all dirty things accumulated within the heart, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised everyone to chant the Hare Krishna mantra. The first result will be that the heart is cleansed. Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam confirms this statement. Shrunatam swakatha Krishna punya shravana kirtana hridayantastho hi abhadrani vidunoti suhrit satam. Shri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma, super soul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment. So he cleanses the desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who relishes his messages, his katha, which are all in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted, like we chant the holy name of the Lord. In a devotee, if at all he wants to cleanse his heart, he must chant and hear the glories of the Lord Krishna. So, this is a simple process. Krishna himself will help cleanse the heart because he is already seated there as the Paramatma. Krishna wants to continue living within the heart, and the Lord wants to give directions. But one has to keep his heart as clean as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept the Gundicha temple clean. The devotee therefore has to cleanse his heart just like this. In this way, one can be pacified and enriched in devotional service. If the heart is filled with straw, grains of sand, like we heard about this kind of monism and all, impersonalism, such weeds or dust are there. One cannot enthrone the Supreme Personality of Godhead there. The heart must be cleansed of all material motives brought about through fruitive work, speculative knowledge, and mystic yoga system, and so many other forms of so called meditation. The heart must be cleansed without ulterior motive. As Srila Rupa Goswami says, Anya Bhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. In other words, there should not be any external motive. One should not attempt material upliftment, understanding the Supreme by speculative knowledge or fruitive activities, severe austerity and penance, and so on. All these activities are against the natural growth of spontaneous love of Godhead. As soon as these are present within the heart should be understood to be unclean and therefore unfit to serve as Krishna's sitting place. We cannot perceive the Lord's presence in our hearts unless our hearts are cleansed. So, even material desires and all such desires to enjoy the material world to its, many ways. These are also exterior desires, material desires. In modern language, this is called economic development. And inordinate desire for economic development is considered also to be like straws and grains of sand within the heart. If one is overly engaged in material activity, the heart will always remain disturbed. Shri Narottam Das Thakur says, Sansara Vishanale Divanishi Hiya Jwale Judai Tena Kainu Upaya. In other words, endeavor for material opulence is against the principle of devotional service. Material enjoyment includes activities such as great sacrifices for auspicious activity, charity, austerity, elevation to the higher planetary system, and even living happily within the material world. So, what one has to do, simply chant the holy name without any ulterior desire. So, the holy name is so beautifully chanted, like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.